it's just Avana. Oh, and me.
I was like, oh, hi.
I swear, now that I'm doing paperwork mostly, I swear my fingerprints are disappearing because I'm
Yeah.
having trouble clocking in with my fingerprint. I'm having trouble with the phone and my fingerprint doing this little thing. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they just wear off, kind of like they just kind of wear down.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, hi,
Hi.
Ivana. You turn down this volume here and oh, what a pretty thing you have. Oh, I don't know if you can. Oh, well, there we are. Never mind. We're not. Well, we're still pretty, but your background was pretty. Oh my gosh, you are beautiful as always.
And so, are you my friend? It's so good to see you and your smiling face.
Oh, oh, this. Yvonne and I were talking about backstage. I had a beautiful reading from Linda de Gonzalez not half an hour ago. Very touching, on point, and Yvonne and I got to talking about burdens and how there's just some we cannot choose to cut it. I mean, we'd love to cut out some of these burdens, right? But there's just some we cannot do, and neither one of us want to cut this out. This would be the only thing that we can cut from our lives.
Right.
But this is the one thing that brings us joy.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, my boys bring me joy,
Well,
but
of course.
they're busy. But and then the chat, I come on and I'm just we are getting the most wonderful compliments from the chat. You don't know how much that means to us. I mean,
yes, it does.
Karen always greeting us with a wonderful message. And then also, wait, what's that? Oh my gosh. Thank you, because I still wonder. I still wonder. And then Maruta, Silver. Gosh. Lady Blind Wolf. Oh my gosh, thank you for coming. Could you please? I'm just like having this menopause brain, and for some reason I can't think of your first name, and I feel so embarrassed. Oh my God, I know who you are. But anyways, it is so funny because I'll be talking to somebody, and I'm like, names for some reason are escaping me right now. It's starting to make me nervous. Am I getting dementia? Like,
no, you're not getting dementia.
I'm getting dementia. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Anyway, every not decade, it used to be decades when you go through changes. And now once you hit 50, it's like every cincades. What's 5?
What?
Every 5 years.
Okay, because I'm like, don't confuse me more.
I went Spanish there. I made my own Spanish word up. Cincade instead of cinco. Anyways, so this summer I turned 60 and I feel like everything's starting to go whoosh. Oh, don't you agree? And everybody in chat, don't you agree that I don't think it's that we really are having short-term memory as much as it is we have so much on our minds.
Ginger, I totally agree. There's
Right?
just the phone, I'm checking it 15 times a day. Sometimes I get on, I have 18 emails. 18 emails for what? Okay. And it's just garbage, 99% of it. But you're just scrolling through, and then I'm checking this and checking that and getting texts. And your mind is just like this all day long. And I just wasn't raised like that. I don't know how the kids do it these days, or I mean, do you remember? Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love
Tinkerbell.
I love Tinkerbell. So I just think that just drains everybody, along with everything else that's going on, So it's just, yeah.
In our own little world. What about the real?
Right. You go into the micro world, the macro world.
Oh my
just
gosh.
like, and then you throw in the weather.
I know. I went Monday. I walked up to my principal who always greets me with a smile and a handshake. I'm like, wait, is it winter? Is it spring? Wait, is it summer? No, it's spring. Is it, what is this today? Because I think it's spring today. Just had mid 80s a few days ago,
Yes,
and now
I
we've
know.
dropped down to the low 60s.
We're snow. We just had like
No,
60s, and the other day it was snowing. We woke up with
no.
snow on the roofs and the grass. I mean, it's just
Oh
like,
my
oh, come
gosh.
on, you
Oh my
know.
gosh. Uh,
Now it's raining, so we have all this
yeah,
rain.
we're
It's been
ready.
overcast all day.
We
Even
got
just having the
thunderstorms
sun out.
tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Even just having the sun out just
Uh,
puts a spring in my step. But not today. And you know what? I'm really not complaining. Yes, I am. But things are still good, right? Life is hard, but it's
you're
still
not
good.
complaining, you're venting.
I'm venting. You know, I'm talking shop, right?
Yeah, you're stating facts. That's not complaining.
Right, exactly.
Oh my Lord.
So
Let's
it
start
is
saying
what it
hi to
is.
everybody.
Yes, please.
I mean, Karen was first up listening to bring up my vibe. I love that. Thank you. Hey,
Yep.
Ivana's here,
Here I
everybody.
am.
Say hi
Yay.
to Ivana. Tracy is here. Hi, Tracy. Um,
Aw.
oh, okay. We're gonna have to get up into mediumship mode, I think.
Yep.
Of
Okay.
course I have my cards here. Um, let's see. Let's keep going. We want to get to everybody tonight. So, and then Lady Blaine Wolf. Did she answer me? Like, I know your name. Why can't I think of it? I'll come down to it. And then Silver's here. Good evening, my dear. Let's see. Let's see. Now I can't see because I was laughing too hard and can't see now.
See what happens?
my eyes got watery. Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow.
That's a
Love,
nice name.
love, love. Lexi's here. Lexi has a wonderful happy channel, which is a nice thing to have on YouTube these days with all the other people with their things and those things that go, oh my God, now I'm scared of the world, you know. Thank you, Lexi, for putting up a
Thank
happy and
you.
positive channel.
Yes, I
Um,
love that.
so, and then Emily's here. Hi, Emily. We got Emily last night. Maruta is here. Hi, Maruta.
Hello.
We were over on Linda's channel a moment ago. Hi, Lois. How are you tonight? Good to see you here. Okay, let's see. Let's get scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Everybody saying hello to everybody.
I love that.
Tamer or Tomer, Tomer. Lovely name either way. Keith is here. Hey, Keith, how are you tonight? Happy you're here. Happy you're with us. And then Flower says, your work predictions last year were, oh, thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's so nice.
Oh, that's good to know. You know, things change. I mean, I could have been on point then, but then, you know, life takes you left turn at Albuquerque and just one
Next
little
thing you know, you're in
change of the
Tupelo.
winds. We're just in the winds. Okay. So, oh, he's getting ready to go to bed. Okay. Wow. You know, I put on mundane things too to help me fall asleep. Just teasing me. Oh my God. I really can't see right now. Oh my gosh. Karen, thank you. It's called the hair dye. Oh my God. You know, I really I kept saying when I turn 60, I will go natural gray, silver, pepper, or salt and pepper. I don't know what I don't know. But I finally found an auburn that I like. And now I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not ready.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
you look
know.
good. Well, you know,
But you
I
know,
agree.
I like the auburn. It looks dark right now. The lighting
Well, that's just lighting.
but I don't know how I would look all light colored.
Here, hold on one. Go ahead. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Lady Blind Wolf in her 50s here. So, things change a decade after decade.
I forgot to turn my own light on, so I just had that
Yes,
turned
and I
on.
have that deck actually. Jean and I've used it when I do dragon readings with Jean. Let's see. Yeah. But you know what? If you rename it Tada List, it just seems a little happier.
I love that.
That was a happy accident. I was typing my to-do list, and the font that I used made it look like it said "tada." I'm like,
I
you know
love
what?
that.
Ta-da, check. Ta-da, check.
I love that.
So now it's my ta-da list. So
I
hi,
love that.
Mary Alice.
I'm stealing that idea. I'm shamelessly stealing that
No,
idea,
no, it's
but I will
gifted.
give you
It's
credit for
gifted.
it.
All right, we have some questions as well. I'm starring
Okay.
as I'm going. Let's see.
Awesome.
April, I had to back out and come back in. So if you had a question, I didn't get it. Oh, I just, I was just like having my senior moment and I couldn't remember your name. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Starring. Hi, Fatima. How are you? How are you? All right, we're getting Maria starred. Maria, love this. Maria Amethyst Celandine. I love that. Love it. Um, oh my gosh. I don't.
Ooh, 3 a.m. That's well. That I don't
Before
know. For
switching
me,
my
that's
job last year, I was getting up at 4:15 to be at a grueling job at 5:45.
yeah.
So rest well, Kate.
Yes.
Rest
Have a
well.
good night.
Have
Yes. Have
happy
a good sleep.
dreams. Okay, we've got a couple mediumship. I hope I can do this. I only had 3 hours sleep last night, so I might get slap happy if I haven't
You
already.
might get slap happy.
If I
I think
haven't.
you're there. I'm just going to interject that.
Okay, we have a legitimate question. May I ask all you tarot readers, how do tarot readings turn out so accurate? Do you invoke the guide? Well, we do actually. So, Avana, do you have a ritual before you do readings?
Well, before I do readings, I do like a general blessing, and I bring in love and light. And but as far as them being accurate, I really believe that everything is happening, every single thing is happening in the now. So I'm just tapping into that energy. It's all happening all at once. Okay, we look at time as linear, that there's a past, a present, and a future, but really, I believe it's all now. Every single thing is happening now in the moment. So you just tap into that energy as best you can, and everybody can do that.
Yeah,
Right.
each
It's
and every
just
one of them.
quieting your mind and opening up
Mhm,
your heart and your mind and
mhm,
listening. That's
mhm.
how I look at it.
Right, right. Yeah, definitely. And I make sure I clear my chakras or ask and intend
Yes.
that they be cleared, and then I re energize them and then open them. I obviously ground with Mother Earth. I ask to and intend to be connected with source energy and a clear channel to my guiding team. Um, I ask for my vibrational energy to be raised high and happy. And it takes practice, of course. And then, I love artwork, and I don't know these. I think when an artist truly puts their heart and soul into what they're painting,
Yeah.
that spirit, I think, just you know and as I'm shuffling, I do ask, may the images, um not only or sometimes I don't even ask about the words. It's like, may the images speak to me in unique ways. And I don't know, it's you just kind of start channeling, and I we never know if we're accurate, of course.
Right. Right.
And some people give us that feedback, and we appreciate that because that lets us know we're doing all right. um, So we don't know if we're accurate until somebody says, "Hey."
Right. Right.
But it just it's I don't know, and you don't I don't hear I can hear the spirits in my house clairaudiently, but my team speaks in my thoughts. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind
So
of get like a vision of something on the peripheral of my
yeah,
like, and I have to be aware of that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't. It's
It's
not
tough.
like a clear picture
Yeah,
here. It's
yeah,
more something will kind of
yeah.
peripherally kind of cross through over there.
Exactly. Well, when I went on my interview to the school that I'm working at now, the principal asked, "So, how do you feel about working at Carolina?" And it's Carolina Academy in high school. And I, in my peripheral vision, saw the word yes, and
Yeah.
that had never happened before.
Yeah.
So
That's
just as
awesome.
you practice, just things just surprise you. It's just amazing. So I
Yeah.
hope that answered your question a little bit, Flower. It's just for me, it's working with your guides on a regular basis and
Yeah.
asking for clarity, that the messages come through with clarity. Oh, I gotta plug. Speaking of clarity, my phone's not clarity. Oh, oh man.
And
So anyway, let's get back to saying hello to everybody. Oh, that's why you were. I knew that actually first
ah,
intuitively. I just thought I bet that's why they call her Silver. And lady, she's such a lady.
I love it.
Um, okay, so we keep starring questions. We've got 7 starred so far, and I'm not halfway through chat because somebody keeps talking. Oh, love it. Okay. Let's see. Um, this is true. Let me just point that out. And since Flower was asking about, connecting and everything, that when somebody asks, how does somebody feel about me, that's considered third party. Or is my friend going to get a job, that's asking third party. And it's hard to tap into their energy if they're not present. So that's why we don't do third parties, because we could be very misled, you know. And then medicals, we are not medical professionals, so
Right.
we
Right.
can't do that. And same with legal. So thank you, Silver, for putting that out there, because some people don't understand why we don't do certain questions. And even relationship questions are, we can only, as Avana was saying earlier, we can only read today's energy, I mean, although they said I predicted something, but that was the energy around the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how else to explain that, but in relationships, that's emotion, that's intelligence or the lack thereof. um, there's so many. We don't know that third person, so,
Right.
and we don't know their energy, so it's hard to connect the two. So
Plus, I mean, that person is not here. I know I wouldn't want somebody to read on me that I'm not knowing that I'm being read on. You know what I mean? Like somebody
mhm,
would read on me that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying, in the show or something.
yeah.
So
So I love this. Silver says, we appreciate whatever message we get. Mediumship, cards, they all coming from a higher plane. And they do. They really do. And my channeling off of images came, it was a happy accident that it happened.
love
And
that.
the more you work with things, I didn't know I could channel. I thought, I'll just be a tarot reader and I'll just read the little white book. And I was just in awe of all the mediums, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that someday.
Love that.
Oh, all right. So Maria, let me see. Maria, hang on. Let me see if I have her question starred. I do. I have you starred, dear. We always do a little chat because we got to, fluff off the day. Um, I talk out loud to my guides. You don't have to, because because I thought about this one time. What if I was a prisoner and you can't really be talking out loud, or you're hiding from somebody and you can't talk out loud. But I talk out loud anyway when I can.
Yeah,
But I
absolutely.
heard, but
What I
someone said, talk out loud to the angels, but you don't have to talk out loud to your guides. And I want to know who makes up these rules.
that's kind of, I mean, I think, whether you just talk out loud, talk in your mind, I mean, however
They
you
hear, yeah.
communicate,
So,
they hear you. But I think more, just as important as talking out loud is giving gratitude.
mm,
When
yeah,
something comes through, or saying thank you for
absolutely.
listening to me, and just
Hmm.
let it, just giving
Yeah,
the gratitude,
yeah,
not forgetting that part.
right. Very important. John, hello, John.
Hi, John.
Are you Fatima's John? Just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. So Maria, yes, I have you starred. Yes, I've been starring people as I've been chatting. That's why I get a little tongue-tied sometimes. I'm multitasking here. Oh my God, I'm at the end of um the chat list.
All
And
right.
it's only 7:23.
That's good.
Okay, so while my phone is charging, I like to watch the chat with my phone, um, so I can keep track of who's starred and all that stuff. So, John is trying to open up a jar. LOL. Okay, get those the rubber, what is silicone things.
Yeah.
But not everybody knows this trick. You take a butter knife,
Yes, and you
get it
click
underneath,
under
and
the thing, and you
just,
click it up and get a little air in there, and then it just comes right off. Yeah.
well, somebody on YouTube, does anybody know that 40s guy? And that's what he's called, that 40s guy.
No.
He's on Instagram. He goes, "You're telling me that after 40 years, I could have just done this?" He comes up with the funniest things.
I'm gonna have
But
to
one
look
of
that
them
up.
was opening of a jar. He squeezed. So I tried that one day. It sprained my wrist.
Oh,
That's
that's
how
not
it
good.
runs for me. Oh, Karen knows who I'm talking about. He's so funny. He's hilarious. But anyways, all right. So I'm also looking for people who we missed last time, and so I wanted to make sure to do readings for them. So this will not be in any particular order right now, but that might work out. And I do try to get new people in, um, that haven't had a reading before, along with those beautiful regular souls that come by. All right, we have Tracy. She was on my list. Woohoo! I love when I can read for someone that missed the reading last time. So we're going to get right into things. Avana's been wonderful shuffling her cards already. I have not. All right. Oh my goodness. We're going to have one of those nights. Okay. Wanted to get any messages from a passed over husband and doggy Charlie. Okay, I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be funny. Is it the husband passed from the cancer? Um, I really I have a friend who is going through that. That's no fun, and I'm so sorry for your loss. But let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'll still use these cards. Okay. So give us a moment, Tracy, and we'll tap in here. And Charlie, perfect. Wait, husband is Steve, doggy is Charlie.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I will tell you the message or the image that I'm getting is that Steve is sitting there very much like I don't want to he's sitting there like on a throne and he's just sitting back and he's just very comfortable and he's very I don't want to say powerful any like in a negative way or anything like that. He's just very comfortable. He's got like a leadership quality around him. He's very like just assured where he is and he's very settled in. He's very what's the words that I'm looking for? He's just very calm, cool, and collected. And he's very much a part of what's going on with you. He's watching over you. He is happy about what you're doing. As I pulled cards, the Lover's card came up, and I wanted you to be aware of that because it does say true love that is long lasting. And it does say choices made from the heart. It's like, it just seems like this connection that you guys have is like long term. And he's just very calm and there's just like a solid bond there, is what I'm getting. A solid bond of love and guidance and just sitting there in his power and his power of like his power of love and that he has for you is also very much entwined with helping you move forward every day and guiding you. And as far as your dog Charlie, I will tell you I also pulled a card and I happened to get a dog card, which is amazing. I can't say that Dachshund or whatever, I don't know. But I'll read what it says, and it says procrastination and worrying what others will think are blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. And I almost feel like between the two of them, they are saying, forge your own path. We're right here with you. And oh, good to hear. I didn't know that. Yeah, we're right here with you. And like they almost like provide you, they almost like channel their leadership through you, and you, I think you actually do feel it. I really do. That you just settle in and you just know you're going in the right direction and just know that they're around you for that. So yeah, he's just around and he's really cool.
Aww.
He's really a cool guy. Aw. Yeah, actually it's funny because when you say that, he's sitting, you know what? I'm gonna have to take a moment because I'm gonna find the card that I really want to show you, and it's gonna take a moment. I'm sorry, I'm taking time to do this, but
No.
I have to do this. Yes, the dog is sitting at his feet, just so you know, and I'm gonna find this card, and I'm sure here it is. It's the Emperor card that came up. He is sitting here in like as this leader. Emperor card, and your dog Charlie is sitting with him. So I wanted to show you this card because it's not exactly that's what he's looking like, but that's how he's sitting there, like in his power, and your dog is with him. Yeah, that energy. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I got.
Love it. A true emperor, she says.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's awesome because I asked for him to connect with the images of the card to describe his energy, and you're talking emperor, royalty, and I get the 10 of coins. So his energy, okay, so his energy, I feel like he felt he was rich, even if he didn't have a lot of money. He felt he was rich. He felt blessed. And there's a toucan in here, and the toucan energy is that of expressing his voice. So it's like when he talked, people listened. Okay, so because there's a butterfly on one of these coins, it's like his messages to others. were transformative, almost like he could have been a counselor, or just that being 10 of coins, that leadership quality. He would be one of those very I'll liken this to the king of coins, very humble, open door policy, welcome in. Yeah, so that's the energy that is being described in here. So he was wise beyond all.
Yeah.
This. Yes, Rich is who he was. Very much. I'm not in money.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I felt. Okay. And then, okay, so, and then I pull the Ace of Cups card. And so aces are a gift, So, and being in water, emotion. So I really feel like for you, I feel like you would give him this beautiful trophy. That kind of, I feel like that's how you felt about him. Let's see. Sometimes ace of water is that, for me, sometimes is an awakening thing. So I think that's the effect he may have had on others. And it's like, I think other people would also agree, like he deserved the, I don't know if it was humanitarian award, or the congeniality award, or just, or did he have a special trophy? I'm curious if he had a special trophy amongst his collection. Okay, and then I pulled again, asking about his energy, and got the seahorse energy, and this is about that him having a balance of the feminine and the masculine. He was a very nurturing soul, and he just held on to his treasures, which was his loved ones. And again, offering, this is going to be silly because it's a pearl, offering the pearls of wisdom. He was a man to be treasured, and he treasured those who he loved. And then you ask, oh, his message to you. You are his, this says Hierophant, but I'm not looking at that. You were his queen to him. You were his angel to him. And he wants the world for you. And he's saying anything you need and want is out there for you. And to keep spreading your love, your light. And you have a lot to offer the world yourself. And so believe that you are the queen. I hope that's the message I get. Then you asked about your doggy, and I too happened to pull the doggy card. And I'm curious, is he a light colored dog? Because that's what I was envisioning before I pulled this. I almost envisioned like a white scruffy dog.
Yeah.
But this is about, it said, oh, okay. You'd make me cry. All right, everybody grab your tissues. I don't know if I can say this. Okay. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend.
Yeah.
So don't make me do ugly cry face. And your other message to you, you have the beautiful snow leopard. And this is all about self-reliance. He sees that you are a strong woman, a strong person. And this says, you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let life unfold in silent perfection. I feel like that goes really well with this.
Yeah, even the colors are similar.
Oh my gosh. So, oh my goodness, Tracy.
Yeah, beautiful reading.
Thank you for letting us read for you. Gosh, right off, hot off the press. I wasn't planning on doing. Oh my gosh. But I hope that was just a beautiful story for you. It felt beautiful. And many, many blessings to you, Tracy.
Yeah, many blessings.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Okay. We let Steve go and send him off with love and blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Little doggy,
And
too.
Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. They were big buddies. Oh.
Aww.
Okay. So, um, okay. So, okay, let me just go back to. We love the feedback too. I mean, it's just many, many thank you, tears, blessings to you
Aww.
both. Charlie was salt and pepper. Aw, so he was an old soul too. All right, so he understood the human condition. So he did have trophies. Okay,
Yeah.
he's a basketball player. Oh, thank you. So, all right. Miss Maria, you are starred, and we are just now beginning our readings. So just hang in there. And let's see. Hey, Garnet. Garnet's here. Gentle Journey
Hi,
popped
Garnet.
in. Hello, hello. All right. Our next beautiful soul is Flower Peacock Beauty. It's Flower. Ah, Florida, Australia, are returning to Hawaii. Wow, that's a many choices there, Emily. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. All right. We have Florida energy. Oh, I said flower and I popped up Emily's. I'm sorry. We're reading for Emily. Flower, you're next. I'm sorry. So sorry. My eyes got blurry.
Yeah.
Okay. Bachelor's degree for Emily. Okay.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna like this answer, but you're probably not gonna like this answer. Because what I did was I pulled one card for each
That's what I'm doing.
state, city, country, whatever. So I got 7 of Spring for Florida. And it says, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So I believe only you know what that means, if it means really anything as far as Florida is concerned. So I think that might be a little bit, to me, I get the feeling it might be, I guess, like a little bit of a battle, either to get down there or to, or when you get there. I don't know. I feel like there might be, you're going to have to like stand up for yourself, maybe to get accepted or whatever. I don't know. There might just, you're going to have to be assertive. With regards to Australia, I got the Lovers. And this says, true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So this is the Australia card. It's like, okay. And then the last one, I can't remember. Oh, Hawaii. Hawaii is the Prince of Spring. And this says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. And for some reason, I am like being drawn to the Hawaii one. It's like a return, like, I don't know, a passionate relationship. Just, I keep hearing that, like I keep being drawn to that. Now, it's all up to you. It truly is up to you, wherever you want to go. I then pulled one of these surrender cards and I got surrender to inner peace. And it says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. And okay, so I think like any option would be good for you. And it really is. I get it. Like, it's almost just like, I'm just seeing like a, whichever one you want is is fine. But for some reason, I just keep going back to this Hawaii one with this passionate relationship. But you could be any of them, really. And that's why I'm like, you could love the answer, you could not like the answer. Because it's not a definitive answer, because I don't, it's not that I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but I think you would do well in any choice. You can make any of the choices work. And so you're going to have to go deep and decide, surrendering, which gives you the most inner peace when you really take a look at all of it. So
Love it.
that's what I got.
Yeah. Okay, I have similar. I mean, it's tough when you're presented with choices and all of them would be good, and then you're like, well, I still what you want to know, but what's the better? Okay, so my first choice, Florida. Was that it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, I feel like would be more of the party vibe. He's holding a glass of wine. There's so much temptation in Florida. You know what I'm saying here? These are pubs in the background. I'm like pub hopping maybe. But if you're very disciplined, but I just feel like there's some distraction. I feel like it would be good for you there, but I feel like there's some just more distraction there as well. But this is the Nine of Cups, which is um, making dreams come true. So it would be a good place. You just got to be mindful, like Avana said, putting a little extra effort in it, because I feel like there's some distractions. Even if you're not the party going out type, I feel like you might meet a friend and they're like, hey, let's do this. And you're like, oh, okay. And then not tonight. Well, okay,
Well, maybe. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So that's Florida. Australia. Sounds interesting. Australia. All right. So Australia, I feel again, there's a sense of balance to be had. I think you would have to watch your finances. If you went to Australia, you would have to be very careful to be sure that you're saving more than spending, because things come up. And let's see, we have a little birdie on her hand, and I'm trying to figure out, is that birdie saying, whoa, 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 put that back in the nest? Or is that a gift from the bird saying, okay, save 3/4, spend 1/4, and be happy with that. But this is a sense of balancing your resources. It could also mean your time. You have to be careful about your time and energy. So this is a positive card. It's not a bad card. It's just a matter of balancing your resources. And then Hawaii, you got the Knight of Pentacles there. So I'm going to agree with Avana that Hawaii sounds really luscious, because so this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Earth, they're very meticulous about their what they're trying to accomplish. They're a little slower moving, so it could mean that it's a slower pace, so it might be more comfortable for you. Take the time to analyze everything you're doing. So you would have to, it's more expensive to live there. So you would have to mind your resources again, your monies, your time, your health. Health would be good there. And so night's all about questing, but things would be moving slower, but it'll all be successful in the end, because you've thought of everything. You didn't miss anything. So yeah, I don't know if I've helped either. I would probably take Australia off. Well, I don't know.
Well, it's kind of funny
You'd have to narrow
because
down.
that was like the least where my attention went to, and I don't know why.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I can't tell you.
Hawaii. Yeah. So, but Florida seems successful, but you got to watch your distractions. And Hawaii seems successful. Just know that it's a slower pace. as you're moving along. So, Emily, have we helped you or confused you even more? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh my gosh. Let me go back to the comments here. Oh,
That's
Sue
funny.
Toffee's here.
Hi,
Hello.
Sophie.
Um, oh, Sue Toffee seems to be there in Sydney, and they have great universities there.
Oh yeah.
Love
Oh,
it.
I'm sure.
Love
Yeah.
it. And then Amanda says, Flower, you would love Hawaii. I want to love Hawaii. All right. I will star you, Sue, and then we'll get going. So let's keep it going. Yes. Jonathan lives in Hawaii. He's happy there. He's been there many years. He's from the States. All right. Next is Flower. All right. Get my P's and Q's in order. Okay, months ahead. All right, Flower.
Okay, here's what I got, Flower. The first card I got, I love this, is the Moon card. And of course, this says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Okay, I like that. Then that's a major arcana card. And then you get another one, which is justice. And this says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. That's nice. And then you get the six of Autumn. And this says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Um, I get the feeling that over the next few months, you intuitively are going to start to really take stock. I'm getting this, of what things that you can cut out, things that you can nurture, and things that you can really, I'm hearing like really things that you can put into place that really work for you, whatever that is. Okay. Um, these powerful, it's funny, these powerful intuitive epiphanies, and it's coming in. I'm hearing like not only financially but also like across the board, and it's kind of like I just started putting your foot down, but not in a negative way, not like in a bad way, but starting to really take control of how you want things done in your life and the direction that you want to go to put them in. And I'm almost just, and I just heard too, I just heard like I feel like I'm getting older, and it's my turn. And I think that that's important to keep in mind moving forward, because yes, it's now, enough's enough. It's time to now, what does Flower want? What direction do I want to move in? Letting go of worry and fear, moving forward with baby steps. I love that. As you do that, you will start to bring in more balance, like justice into your life, more balance. And I love this card too, because it says the good that you do comes back to you, because as you put that out into the universe will reflect that back to you. So I love that. And then the last card that I got, a surrender card, does say surrender negative thinking. And let's see, it says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. I mean, we all have negative thoughts. There's no doubt about it. Thank you for sharing. I accept it. Thank you for, I see that I have this thought. And now how can I turn it into a positive thought or change it into something else? In fact, I said earlier, life is hard, but it's still good. So how can I, be the change that I want to see? How can I move forward? And really, I'm hearing taking stock of your life and putting your best foot forward and making the changes that you need to make, because you know why? You're worth it and you're worthy. And that's why. So there you go. That's what I got.
Wow, beautiful. All right, Flower. I agree. You're sweet. All right, my first card for you, Flower, is this frolicking fool.
Yeah, I love that.
Now, unlike a normal fool who looks like a little runaway with his little pack, in his napkin and stuff, this one's out to have fun. So he's out to have fun. He's got his trusty companion with him. Now, that companion could be a really good friend. It could be a spirit guide. It could be also a pet. Um, but he's all about you need to have more fun. But in life, also, we have to take risks. Without risk, there's no reward. That saying. All of a sudden, I'm in a Spider-Man movie. Um, oh my gosh. So let's see. It's like he's been traveling the world, collecting his trinkets, and just you could see on his face that he's taken the time to enjoy all of his experiences, the knowledge he's gained from these experiences. He's turned everything into a positive. So he's just, as Avana said, the it's so important to think positive, speak positive, and it changes your vibration so much. And what you put out, you bring in. So there's that. Then, interesting. So I get what is sacred action, it says. Decisive focus. Okay. So she has put on her cheetah hat. And so cheetahs, they're swift, but they're hyper focused, and before they act, it's planned out in their mind already, and that's why they can move swifter. Wait, is that right? Swifter? Yes. So that's why they can move so swiftly and precisely, because when they're chasing that gazelle and that gazelle takes a sharp right or left, that cheetah is on top of him no matter what. It's that split second decisions, but it's because they're hyper focused on this. So whatever you're trying to do, let alone story short, whatever you're trying to do, be a little hyper focused on it. That's the manifestation energy, and you have that quality within you. And it's like, put on that, pick your own kitty hat. They're on Amazon. They're everywhere. Go get it. But this is about connecting with your guides and making that time and space with your guide a very sacred, setting up a sacred space for it, a sacred time where you're not bothered and just sitting still. You don't even have to think about anything. Sitting still and asking for clarity and asking for focus in and guidance in the direction that is for your best and highest good. And then I pulled an animal card. You get the heron. And the heron's all about patience. Let me show you these beautiful heron. So if you happen to see a heron flying by, it's just a reminder to be patient. It says, create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you reward. What did I say?
Yeah.
Somewhere. Yeah. No, here. Somewhere. Anyway, flower. Yeah, so things are challenging for you, but it's all about the universe. I think sometimes throws challenges our way, so that we will pause. So, and we will learn patience through this. So, and just beautiful things are coming your way. You have to believe in it. You have to feel it and trust in the process. So that's my story for you tonight, Flower. A lot of beautiful energy coming your way, Flower. So, all right. Next we have, I'll do a little roll call. We have Karen, then Maria, and then silver. So let's get going. Karen, any messages for my mom and sis? Oh, I love reading your mom and sis. Ooh, ooh, a new friendship. Okay. It's got tingles over here. All right, Karen. All right. The energy you feel about this. Ooh, ooh. I just feel like my card went flying. I'm like, you better take care of her. That's all that'll make me happy, as long as you don't take care of her. All right, let's see.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love these cards that I got channeled from mom and sis. First card I got, and very much what Ginger Face said, which is, there's like, okay, let me just show you the cards. So the first card I got is ego, right? And it says, now just let me finish the message. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And what this is like, when I read this, I'm like, okay, what are you trying to tell me with this card? And it was like, have fun, but don't lose yourself, right? Don't lose yourself. And in a way, have an ego in a sense. Your ego is there to protect you. Don't get lost in trying to please this person. But I mean, be nice and everything, but be who you are, and and know who you are, and stand strong in who you are, but still have fun and everything, but just know that you are also, you're your own person. And so there you go. Make sure you bring that to the relationship. Then I got the dreamer card, which is the Fool card, and it says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. They want you to go out and have fun, but don't lose yourself to this person. Be who you are, be strong, which you're going to be, because that's just who you are anyway. And then I got this King of Summer card, and I love it because it says, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So, and it says the King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. It's almost like you can meet up with this person, have fun, be who you are, enjoy the cultural and whatever events that you can go to, movies, concerts, whatever. Just let the friendship develop as it will and as it should. Be who you are, have fun. And I just get this, I get this overwhelming feeling of just joy for you, that they're just very happy and excited for you, but they want you to be careful too. Just be who you are. Don't lose yourself. And I know you won't, and they know you won't, but that's like moms and sisters. That's what they say.
That's funny.
But there's so much fun to be had.
Yeah. Yeah. I always say, even if it might not be Mr. Right, it could be Mr. Right now.
Absolutely. Right.
It's what you need in the moment to get your sparks going and your confidence raised. And
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what I got here, other than tingles starting behind my head for right now, that's funny.
That's good.
Okay. I feel like this card is the image on this card is representing you, Karen. This is about keeping balance of the mind and the heart. Now, I know Justice, that's why I cover this sometimes. I'm not reading that this is the Justice card. I'm reading the image. They just adore you. You're an angel on earth. And just a reminder of keeping the balance between the head and the heart. and limiting your judgments. Excuse me. A lot of pollen around here these days. Um, but it's funny because that sword is on fire, or it's light. It's lighted. So that is like divine intelligence really kicking in. So trusting your intuition over your heart or your feelings, very important here. So loving that. Then I got this. So know, know that no matter what, oh my gosh, you are so divinely connected or protected that he just, I mean, I can't even put it all into words. um, if he dares do anything wrong, let's say, he's going to get his comeuppance. They are so surrounding you, and again, there's a panda here representing keeping balance, the yin and yang energy. I feel like your energy with him is that balance. It'll be a nice balance to your feminine energy and his masculine energy, and just know that you're so protected that if there's anything to be concerned about, they will let you know. You will feel it. It'll be in your intuition, but they want you to enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Enjoy the moment. Be in the moment. And again, they're watching over you. They're sending you little
Look at that.
messages. So just keep talking to them and keep asking them, you think this is okay tonight? You know, they're with you. You have, I just, you know, and I just pulled advice card from the animal deck. You got the owl. It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright.
Nice.
Isn't that
I
pretty?
love magic. I love that.
So I think that goes along with this card here is not and when I said don't be judgy, you know, sometimes we take past hurts into a new relationship. We got to just, again, I can't say it enough. Archangel Michael, you know, sever the cords of the past that do not serve your presence higher good. So I'm excited for you,
Me too.
Karen.
I
Little
am
jealous too.
too.
I need a new friend. So,
I love
all right.
it.
So there's our story for you, Karen. Let me go to the comments real quick. Um, just love it. I love it when you ask us to read for your mom. Sis. Fun is good. See, we got a lot of fun is good. Let me go up. Wait, there's some things that have been saying here. She saw a heron today. Funny, because the heron did pop out.
Yeah.
But that owl spoke to me more. A white heron. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, let's see. I'm going to the Irish rock. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, okay. Only 5 thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Please hit that thumbs up on both channels. Make sure you go into both channels, pop back and forth, gives us a thumbs up. That really helps our algorithm and be noticed. I agree. And I'll say this out loud. There's hardly any heterosexual men left on the earth.
That's not true.
If there are here in South Carolina, they're like toothless back heels redheads.
They are not. Don't say that. That's not true.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
They are. But anyways, we're becoming a melting pot, so there are more with teeth coming. Oh, I love them all. I love them all. So Yes, as Amanda says, you can put up your boundaries, don't be afraid to say no. And, don't give in to, he wants to
Yeah.
go golfing and you don't want to say, I'm sorry, I cannot.
Yeah,
No, I'm
golfing's
just
just
kidding.
not my
No,
thing.
counter that. If he wants to go golfing, say, I'm sorry, it's too soon. But let's do miniature golf.
I
I
don't know why I
always
say
say
it's too
miniature
soon.
golf should be the first date. Just putting that out there.
I don't know.
It really should be. Oh Lord. I'm telling you, speaking of tears, I've been laughing so hard today. I'm on 3 hours sleep. I'm slap happy. My tears are obstructing my vision. I can't see. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay, and we're talking Stonehenge too. Okay, owl. We are watching an
Oh,
owl.
how
Who
nice.
just had to. Oh, I would love to witness that. Oh, the owl is a connection with your mom.
That's so
Mm.
wonderful. See?
So one time, I oh, I don't know about that. It's the cards speaking. Thank you, Mary. So one time I went into hi Jen, by the way. I went into a meditation. I'm like, okay, give me a sign, give me a sign, let me see something. And I see a feather. I'm like, okay, really? You can't get more generic than a feather. So I'm like, okay, what's the feather of? And then I see this cute little face of an owl. I'm like, oh, okay. So owl, wisdom, divine wisdom. I'm like, okay, we're I love owl. We're getting to this. And the next morning I'm driving, and that time I had a job. When I go to work, it's pitch black on my little windy road that I have by side
Yeah.
of my house. This owl flies and swoops in front of me. And I'm like,
I love it.
oh my God. And
Yep.
he swooped again. Now,
Yep.
mind you, he's chasing a mouse, but
Right.
I have not seen an owl in a while.
Right.
So,
Right.
or like ever like that. And then the next day, I thought, okay, if I see three owls, there's a message there. The next morning, I see another owl fly in front of me, but in a different spot, in a different road. And then another, oh, it swooped up from the ground. So I think he just caught himself breakfast and
Ooh.
swooped. I said,
Yeah.
okay, owl
See?
is
Owl
the
spirit all
sign.
over. Yeah.
So
All around you.
love it. That was so
I
fun.
love that kind of stuff.
Oh, so question all that you see, hear, and feel. There's a message to it. Don't make me laugh anymore. We'll be like, come on. Oh my God, seriously. I know, I'm telling you, slap happy, 3 hours sleep. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you guys, I love you guys. Okay. All right. Oh, hello, Earth. Welcome. Welcome to this insane hour and 2 minutes. We entertain, and this is for entertainment purposes only.
Truly. It really is.
All right. Maria, if you are still here, you are next in queue. And then we have, let's see, let me just do a roll call in no particular order, but I'm going to try. 'Cause we're trying to get new people's into. So we have Silver. Here's who's on the list still. Silver, Tamer or Tamer, please. Sorry if I'm messing up your name. April, Nancy, Sue Toffee. Okay, this is who I have so far. All right, Maria. Here we go. It's a relationship reading. Okay, so will there be an end between me and Flip this year? We live together, and he is walk. Okay, so using women's intuition before I pull cards. If you feel that way, it's one of two things. It's either your woman's intuition telling you something, or you have some really some insecurities that women it's natural for. Now, is he really watching other women? And these are legitimate questions I'm asking. Is he really watching other women, or is he glancing because it's natural to glance? You so anyways, just putting that out there. So let's let me get my other deck. Okay. So, Maria, I don't know if you were at the beginning of the show. We were talking about how hard it is to do relationship readings because it's a third party, and without them being present or their energy present, it's a little harder to read. Plus, what I can read for you today, and this has happened in my experience for reading for somebody, it was perfect. Everything's perfect. They're madly in love with each other. Long distance relationship, but they're let's just say high school sweethearts. They meet up again, and I'm pulling cards as she's having a conversation with me, and it's like, what happened here? Everything was perfect. What happened? And something did happen, and it was a little bit deceiving on her part. She kept sending him pictures of her when she was, say, 30 pounds lighter. And he's a health nut, let's say. And when she got off the plane, he was disappointed, of course. And so what we're going to read for you tonight is tonight's energy, and it could change. I just want to put that out there.
Yep.
All right, Maria.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
Wait,
go ahead.
Maria here. Did you pull cards already?
I did pull cards, but we'll see.
Okay. Maria, are you here? Ooh, she might have gotten offended and left. Okay, so
if she's not here, I can put the cards back and we can pull for someone else.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we can
if
pull
she comes back,
we'll pull again. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pull again. So, okay. All right. All right. So, I don't think we've read for. Please tell me how to say, if you can, in chat. Tamer or Tamer? Are you in chat? Just say hello so that we know you're here. You know, it's muy bueno when you're present. My chat's stuck, I think. Hang on. Let me go to live chat here. She is here. Tell me is here. Okay. Oh, Maria is here. Okay. All right. So, Maria, you're after Tamer. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so sorry. My chat froze for some reason. Okay. So we'll read for Tamer. Am I saying your name proper? So I'm so sorry. Okay. And then Maria, you're up next. You're up next. All right. Okay. So we're going to buy a house soon. Okay, so we since we don't know your districts, that's going to be a little hard to answer, to be honest. Oh, well, Meram or
Meram.
Okay, yeah. Meram or Selçuklu. Where are you from, my dear? Okay, so we'll pull cards on each one. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right. What is the energy of the district? In Turkey? Oh. All right. Energy of Maram.
Okay, here's what I got. When I pulled on the first one, and I know I probably will pronounce this, but when I pulled on Moram, I got the Lover's card, which is really, a good, passionate card. It says, true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. So, a very good card. When I pulled on Blue, I got the Ace of Spring, which is also a good card. It says, the time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So if you're looking maybe for career opportunities, this might be a better choice. But it might not be. I did pull a clarifying card for the whole situation, and I got Awakening, which is really the Hangman card. And it says, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. And I think overall, the energy that I'm kind of getting is just still maybe needing to look at, you're just not maybe ready to make a decision. This card, this Awakening card, he is hanging here. As you can see, this person can move if they want, but they're looking at things from a different perspective because they're upside down and they're still waiting for enlightenment. So because I got that card as a clarifying card, I'm thinking that it just really isn't time yet to move forward. Certainly I got really nice cards for either district. But I think it might be better just to wait a little bit as you get more enlightenment as to what your goals really are. So that's what I got.
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. So, Lady Blind Wolf, April, I do have you on the list, so you'll be up soon. And then Marianne just popped in. We're gonna, I'm gonna star you. We have several people in front of you though, so, and then we'll have to see if time allows. But you are all welcome to stay and listen to other people's messages because you may find that they resonate with you as well. So, but we'll do our best to get to you tonight. So our first Miram. So I got the Emperor. Hang on, let me do this. Hang on. What happened here? Okay. All right. Okay. The Emperor. Okay. So let me put the two together because I also got this Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of thought, and you might be overthinking things. So it may be if you try your best not to overthink, clarity will come a little easier about where you want to move. So there's some advice for you. Maram, I have this Emperor. Maram, I feel like is where okay, you see this mask falling away. It's where you can be yourself. You don't have to hide who you are. You're going to be respected. These pillars here are standing strong. So I feel like if you bought a home there, you'd have a strong foundation. Let's see. Yeah, this is just about making wise decisions. So Emperor, he surveys the land. So find out everything about Maram. If you have children, you got to check out the schools and their ratings. Check out different areas of that district. When you're in these areas, do you feel safe? Start using your intuition as well. Do you feel safe when you go around and look at places? Trust your feelings, trust your energy, and use that wisely. So let's move on and compare that to Seljuk. Okay, I got the High Priestess here. So again, this is about using your intuition, and she's about hidden knowledge. So really do some research and on both places. But look up. I think you can do things like Google ratings on cities and you can Google, is this city safe, or but she's all about, she's using her third eye, and so trusting the instinct and asking your guides to help you decide where to go. So I wouldn't say by name. I would just go to these houses that are in these two areas. What do you feel when you're in the house? That's, she's all about using her intuition, her inner knowing. So what do you feel when you go into any of these homes? What do you feel? Just to walk into the home, walk on the sidewalk a little bit, you know, ask, but again, ask your guides to help you. But you got the King of Swords on this second one, and he's King of Swords because he's always used his intellect, sharp thinking, clearing away any kind of clouds. So this is about you really doing research on both places. And I'm going to say, if I were to say, and this is for entertainment purposes only, I feel like number 2, according to my cards, looks a little favorable, more favorable, I should say. So trusting your instincts, doing your research, very, very important. And how do you feel? Trust your feelings when you go into these houses. So I hope that helped you. Let us know, and do come back and let us know what you choose. We would love to hear all about that. So let me go back to live because, yeah, my thing, let me close out of here. It's so much easier when I watch chat on my phone, but it's frozen. So okay. So she's already made some research. Number 2 is such like laku. No, I'm sorry. I almost want to say Sudoku. 2 is Seljuk, and I can't say one's really bad. It's just the cards seem more favorable on me. What did you have? What was?
I had really both would be fine. It's just to keep doing more research, to keep getting enlightened on both places.
Yeah. So, and it's all about, this is more an advice card than what's on that particular face, is not to overthink things and trust
not to overthink
information.
Right. But
because all these swords are information and they're thinking, and so you'll put yourself into analysis paralysis.
Yeah, right.
So so oh my goodness. Okay, so hi Maureen. We're getting on an hour and a half, so we've got 6 people in front of you. We'll do our best. All right, then we have Maria. So let me do a little roll call. We have Maria, we have Lady Blind Wolf, we have Silver, Nancy, Sue Toffee, and Marianne. So, all right. So, Maria, are you still here, sweetheart? Okay, so we got to go through the shuffling again. So, different cards.
That's okay. I actually, while you were reading, I pulled cards on Maria.
Perfect.
Is she still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was.
Yeah, she was. I think
it was a minute ago. Yeah, she's
so
here.
I'm going to go
here.
for it.
All right.
So,
thank you,
Maria,
Maria.
the first card that I got for you is the Magician card. And I love this card because this is really a card of taking things into your own hands and moving forward with the tools that you have. But I'm going to read it to you. And it says, oh, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So knowing that you have this inner knowledge, inner power to move forward in whatever direction you want, really at almost any moment you want. So I want you to understand really how strong you are. Then I got this Ace of Summer card, and it says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So be open to getting clear, spiritual intuitive messages, as I'm sure that you are. Most likely, if you aren't, you wouldn't be here. But just keeping, staying open to the messages that you're getting. And then I got the Three of Spring. And this says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are many good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So this Three of Spring, hold on. Oh, Three of Wands. Okay, got it. This is, again, creative, moving forward, and, knowing that you can move forward in whatever direction you want. You have all the strengths that you need. You have all the tools that you need. And, it's almost like whatever happens with this relationship, having that firm conviction in yourself of knowing that you have all the tools that you need. And whatever happens, this is a learning experience, not only in this relationship, but it's a learning experience to get to know yourself better as to how you handle these things. I think something that Ginger said earlier was, if you're feeling like this way, there's something maybe up, and maybe there isn't. Who knows, right? I mean, if you're already questioning this, you're questioning it. To me, I feel like you're questioning it for a reason. So is it time to move on? Is it time to, start to forge a new path? Only you can answer that. I did pull a surrender card, and I got surrender the idea you can fix someone.
Yeah.
And it says, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So that not only includes someone that we're with, but it includes ourselves. We're responsible for our own healing and our own, idea of what makes us happy and implementing that. So, where you will be, I don't know where you'll be at the end of the year or at any point in this year with this relationship. It all relies on you. And what do you want? Because you have the strength to manifest it. And, know that you are that powerful, and that it's baby steps moving forward if you choose to. That's all up to you.
That's beautiful. That was really nice message, Maria. So, okay. So, all right. So my first card here. Okay. Okay. This is the Ace of Arrows, and this is about being gifted that insight and that knowledge. So this is meant for you to really tap into your intuition and not what you may be feeling into your heart. Again, I just, can't say enough about people. When you start developing a relationship with your guides, they're very, very helpful. In the matter, and then you can ask for guidance, ask for insights, and it's available to you if you ask. So this is a good positive card here. It's like this sword will help cut through the clouds, so to speak. And there's a little strike of lightning here, and I think what it might be is a striking an epiphany one day, when you realize your worth, is what I'm really feeling. I pulled this card too, and I think this is saying that life relationships always face challenges, but it's up to you to ask for assistance. So if you really feel there's a strain in the relationship, speaking to him about that strain, get the feeling, using your intuition on how he's speaking to you. If you truly want to keep this, maybe offer or ask about counseling. And if he says no to counseling, that's kind of a negative sign. But anyways, either way, you need to ask for assistance in that matter. But being honest with your feelings, how you're feeling, is very important. His reaction to this is also very important, and that should be your telling, your knowing. So I pulled, okay, this is an interesting image. This is forgiveness. He may be just not realizing that he's staring a little longer, or, it's just, he likes women are beautiful. I don't want to date a woman, but I still don't mind, like telling Avana, you look so beautiful tonight.
So do you, Ginger.
But don't fault them for looking at other women. And is it because, are you insecure because that happened to you in the past, So this has stopped focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Just what Avana was saying. It's very important. So I asked for advice, and I've got the beautiful swan card for you.
Oh.
This says, now listen, Maria. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform to the elegance and grace, into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. This is your spirit guide's message to you, is to believe in yourself. Walk through, and this said glide through life in beauty and grace. And maybe that might be why he looked elsewhere, because you've lost a little confidence in yourself. Bring up that beautiful energy, that beautiful swan goddess that you are. And if he looks elsewhere, he's not meant for you, because you are meant to be happy with someone, and you will know if he's not the one. And don't let him drag your energy down. You need to move forward for what is best for you. So
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
hope what we have for you today, Maria, makes sense to you somehow. And we do wish the best for you, but you need to believe in you most of all. And she's very sad. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think it would be good for you to maybe seek someone to talk to. It could be your best friend, it could be a professional, but they can help you come out of that sadness. Coming here every other week will help you get out of your sadness. But we believe in you and your grace. And I think you've lost your own light, and you need to dig deep and find that light again and let it shine.
Yes.
And that's what will attract that right person for you. You can even ask your guides. Call in those who are in alignment with your energy, and ask your guides with that. So, yeah. So just stay positive and stay beautiful, Maria.
Yep.
Woo. Okay. We don't like people to be sad. All right. So we have Lady, and after Lady is Silver, because she wants another mediumship reading. Not another, but we need to do another.
Okay.
And I don't want to get too tired. So, Lady, my dear, are you still here? And Nancy, you're on the list. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, all right. Lady Blind Wolf, are you still here, dear? You were next. All right, let me get down to the bottom. She's here. Woo.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Here we go. Oh.
Sip. Okay. the way that to do that. Aw. Okay.
Hold on, Lady Blind. Oh, you can go if you're ready. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I have one more card to pick.
I know normally I'm not ready this quickly, but these cards
That's
were like,
okay.
no, this one wants to be read.
There you go. I get it.
Yes, Nancy, we will get to you, I promise. Okay, Lady Blindwolf. Okay, April. Loving the story beginning is with this beautiful Ace of Cups. This to me, Ace of Cups, I learned when I was first learning about learning the tarot, and I started thinking, I'm seeing movement in a card. So I started learning that way. What's the movement here? First of all, you have beautiful fish flowing around you. That's abundance flowing around you. Abundance of good energies, good friends. But what I was going to say, when I saw the movement in that one card, I read Ace of Cups as a spiritual awakening. So that's me. So I love this. This is almost steampunk. I love steampunk. So I feel like there's a new, something new, a new energy coming your way that will help you with your spiritual awakening. You know, your tree's happy too behind you.
Yeah.
So I truly believe there's a lot, okay, this is underwater, but think of that we have all this energy flowing, that we are almost immersed. We're not immersed in water, but the energy has such flow and movement. And this is about you just moving with the tides and just being open and receptive to what spirit has for you. So that's what I'm getting from that card. Your next card, it says guide, the illuminated path. Okay, look at this. With this awakening or ascension with your spiritual journey, okay, there's a couple things coming from here, but anyways, you have the energy within you, the light within you, to be a guide for others, and it's healing. It's coming from her palms, her healing chakras from her palms. Your energy is very your guiding energy is very healing to others. We have this beautiful wolf here in the background. Wolves are a protector. So you have a familiar, I feel, with you, that is your protector, your guide, and they're very. What do I want to say? Let me read wolf energy. Hang on. I must read wolf energy. Okay. This is about you being a pathfinder. That's the word I was looking for. Pathfinder. It's the wisdom. It's the intuition. It's the loyalty, and it's all about family as well. It says you are a teacher, a sage, a pathfinder. You are being called to take a leadership role in your community and help others find their way using your wisdom and intuition. I love that energy for you. I'm getting a little tingly here for you. And then I get the cute foxes for your advice. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instinct, and resources surround you. And it says be open to romance. I don't know, but it could be romancing spirit, having that connection, heart space connection with spirit. The wolves are also about having fun. So it's important that you enjoy the process, enjoy your journey. Will was there all about? Wait, let me go back. Hang on. Okay, what'd she say? Yes, wolves, owls, and ravens. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Will was there all about the pack. Okay. So she's okay. Because didn't you? Yeah. Because you did disappear a little bit for a little bit. So it's your calling to come back and like I said, if you heard me, I hope you heard me. A new spiritual ascension in your journey here, and it's all about the energy you have, and leading others, helping others find their path. So that's my story for you, sweetheart. Vonna, what do you have here?
Ditto.
Ditto.
I have 5 cards, so I'm going to go through them a little quickly here.
Woo.
First card I got is the word you said, awakening.
Mm.
And you did say that because I was like, awakening. I've got the awakening.
That's
card.
why you were laughing.
Right. That's what I'm like, oh. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Why a temporary pause? Because you are becoming more enlightened as you look at things from a new perspective. So if you're paused right now, it's just because, again, you're taking in more information, getting new perspectives. Just sometimes you just have to sit kind of in your waiting room while you pick up more information before you're ready to go. Then, of course, I love this because right after that card came the magician card. This is you're on your way. You have the tools to move forward, and it says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Okay, so this is wonderful. You go all the way from Mother Earth Gaia all the way to Father Sky. You have all the tools to move forward. Then you got this 8 of Summer card, and this 8 of Summer card, I don't know if you remember, Ginger, but you spoke about being on a path, and as you said that, I looked down and I saw this path, and I said, yeah, there you go. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. There's no better time to make a major life change than when you have this magician card, because this is a very strong card to move forward with the tools, to create that magic to move forward. Surrender to creativity. It sounds like that's exactly what you do. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So surrender to your creativity. It sounds like if you have this YouTube channel, you already do this. You're really in this creative field. People need to hear these answers and these messages that you have for them. Surrender and keep growing if that's what you want to continue to do. And then this 3 of Autumn card, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Earth, which is your community being behind you to move you forward. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. So I love that. So if you want to pursue that more, or pursue whatever it is, having that community behind you and really putting that into monetizing your channel if you haven't done that already or whatever, really moving forward with the creativity and just, again, all the tools that you have at your disposal. That's the message. It's time, it's shortly going to be time to move forward and to just, people need to hear your message is what I'm hearing, because you are going to give that message to people that are going to really resonate with how you deliver it. So that's what I got. I hope it resonates with you. I hope my message resonates with you, me and Ginger's message also. So there you go.
I just want to say real quick, Mystic Cancer was one of those that we couldn't get to.
Oh,
that last time we were on, and
okay.
So I want to make sure we get to her.
Okay.
So and then Silver says, "Take me last." She's still drinking coffee.
I love it.
All right, so that was very nice of you. Okay, Nancy, are you still here? We have Nancy. We still have Sue, Marianne, and Mystic Cancer.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see. Nancy. Let's see if Nancy's still here. Doing a roll call for Nancy. She was here a moment ago.
That's okay.
Yes, hello, I'm here. All right, perfect, Nancy Ray. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you for hanging in. Thank you, everybody, for being patient, because there was, like 10 people, and we do give in-depth readings, and it is free. And so we appreciate your patience. And
Well, Nancy Ray, I will tell you, my cards are flying. I'm
they're
sorry, I didn't mean to cut
flying.
you off there, Ginger. A lot
Oh,
of
there went
energy in these
mine.
cards.
I'm going to pick that one because it fell. Oh, wait. Let's see there. Okay. All right, Nancy. Nancy. Grandfather Joe is like, hey, wait a minute. I thought I was up next. I have thunder. See, he's spoken.
See?
Grandfather Joe has spoken.
See? All right, here we go, Nancy Ray. This is what I got for you. This magician card's coming up all night tonight. What does this tell me? We have a lot of energy. People need to move forward. What are you giggling about?
Because all of a sudden it's like somebody's going, woo, no, I'm going to pick on you for not. Okay. Grandma Joe's here.
Well, you need to get more sleep. So here we go. The Magician card. I love this card. This is a very strong card. Major Arcana card. Very strong. You can do anything. Yes, you can. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Absolutely, Nancy Ray. If you're the spirit, the spirit guides are saying you can do it. They're also saying call on us more. I don't know if you have a strong connection with your spirit guide. I mean, we all do in that, but they're saying call on us more. Is what I just heard. Then I got this 4 of Spring card for you. I love 4s. 4s represent like 4 legs of a table. Very nice, strong foundation. So 4 of Spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. This 4 of Spring is the 4 of Wands, and this is like moving to like having a graduation, a wedding, the birth of a baby. You're kind of you're crossing over through like a commencement of sorts where you're ending one thing and starting something new. I don't know if maybe you are graduating or something, this spring or this summer, or your kids are, or your grandkids, or whatever. I don't know. But it seems like there's some type of graduation coming up, moving through. But it's positive. It's happy. It's, something's been accomplished, but then you have that commencement. You have that beginning where you're moving on to something else. You're commencing something else. And you have this beautiful magician energy right there. Very connected. There you go, right? Very connected to spirit. Absolutely. I love that. And then you get this 4 of Summer card, another 4 of Summer. And this deck is the 4 of Cups, which I love. This is this is a good card because this says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted. Discontentment with life. I'm not getting discontentment with life, but I am getting with this 4 of Summer that maybe you are not exactly, like seeing everything that you have another option coming up. It's kind of behind you. You don't quite see it yet, but it might be coming this summer. And I love that for you. So I need to move now. Yes. Very connected to spirit. Absolutely. I love the 4s for you because that again is showing to me like a very nice, strong foundation. And then I got, when I did the clarifying card, I got surrender comparisons with other people. Let's see what it says. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. I love that because you know what? It's not that you compare yourself to me. I'm not getting the feeling that you're sitting there comparing yourself to other people, but I think really focusing on your own strengths, and I love that word attractiveness and power is really important because you are beautiful inside and out, and just really focusing on that beauty and that power. It's just nice. It's just a nice feeling. Yeah, it's just nice. I mean, what other word can I use? It's just nice. And it makes us feel good. And you always look for magic, right? And keep going. I mean, it's like you're on the right track. And like, I love this. The magic, the magician, you have all this beautiful energy. Just keep moving forward with it. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah. And the 4, I want to say something too about the 4. Like the 4 also can be like this summer, like 4 months or 4 weeks. I'm getting maybe something with timing on something moving forward for you. Don't know about that. Timing is so fluid, but I'm just hearing, like, as I'm putting the cards back in the deck, I'm hearing there's something about timing with 4. So whatever that means, I don't know.
4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months.
Right. That's helpful, right?
4 friends.
It is what it is. I just say the messages as I get them.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Well, this whole deck is my favorite cards in the deck. So.
Right? I know every card I get is my favorite card.
Okay, so this here is an image of a woman who planted this fruit tree, and she never thought. This is me. I'm telling you, I planted some trees in the backyard that I never thought I would ever see them grow to the height that they've grown. But anyways, this is about you planting your seeds for the future. And this is about you loving the process, enjoying it. It's very meditative. This could be seeds of your manifestations. It could be gardening as well. Um, but the thing is, she knows that she exercised patience and nurturing, and with the little help of her little guides and friends, out in the garden, she has a connection with nature now that she hadn't before, because she was so nurturing, and because she was patient. This tree is bearing such sweet fruit. She knew if she picked too soon, it wouldn't be so sweet. So this is a message for you to just plant your seeds of manifestation. Call in your guides to assist you in watching it all come to fruition. Don't forget to be patient and enjoy the process most of all, because if we hurry, we miss things, and we'll still, yay, my tree grew, but it's not as rewarding as this. I raised this tree from this little bitty seed, and then there's just a lot more connection. I don't know why I got tingles on that one, but it's just more of a connection with the patience process and the nurturing. This card here, again,
Love
one of my
that card.
favorite Two of Swords ever. Most Two of Swords, she's guarding, and she's got decisions, and she doesn't want to make them. She just wishes somebody will make them for her. No, nay, my friend. She's in blue. This is talking about your third eye. She has that blindfold because she trusts her inner vision, and she can slay anything. She's got those swords.
Yep.
She's Miss Ninja Woman here. So Nancy, you're Miss Ninja Woman. You can slay anything that comes
Yeah.
your way because you use your intuition in making very important decisions. So
I love that.
I love that. So anyway, so your guides say balance, stability, stand firm in your beliefs. She's got two. Okay, do you know Reiki by chance, Nancy? And if you don't, it might be something to any kind of energy healing. It doesn't have to be Reiki, but to understand the chakras and the power that you have within you. I mean, look, these swords are lit up. There's a power source there. Her hands have the power source in her hands. But it's about remaining balanced. It's like, don't get ego, get the upper hand. Remain balanced, remain centered and grounded in all that you do. And then your final card, because it kept staring at me, is a portal card. Infinite Mind, Awakening the Conscious. Look at that beautiful card. Talk about a warrior woman, Nancy. You might be stronger than you realize, and if you just dedicate your time and energy to dedicate to spirit, I feel like a new portal is opening for you with your spiritual awakening.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
ta-da, Nancy.
Ta-da!
I hope that story resonated with you. That was fun.
That was
She
fun.
loved planting seeds and
Oh, I love it.
gardening. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, she liked different modalities. Yeah, definitely. And remember to always stay grounded and ask for protection when you're doing this healing work and magic. So,
Love it.
thank you
Yep.
for letting us read for you tonight, Nancy. That was a lot of fun. Okay.
Yep.
So we have Sue Toffee and we have Marianne, if you two lovely ladies are still here, and Mystic Cancer, if you could hang out for a moment. We're almost 2 hours. How are you feeling, Ivana?
Yeah, good. Let's keep going. Yeah.
All right. Oops. All right, live. Who's here? Who is here? You're very welcome, Nancy. Sue Toffee, are you still hanging out? It has been 2 hours. And we so appreciate those of you who hung out with us. Hope you've enjoyed, making fun of us or me.
Quiet.
And my
Seriously.
rap happiness. I got rap happy tonight. But the chat didn't help. They were encouraging me. They were encouraging me. Okay, so we'll take Marianne, and if Sue pops in, we'll do Sue.
Okay.
So Marianne, you have a reading for me today. Wondering if there are any mags for me.
I don't know what a mag is.
Please clarify your question, because our 2 hour brains are like messages.
Got it.
I bet it's messages.
Sure. Messages I got. I can do that.
Now I got these thumbs that get in the way. Yeah, a message. Okay, perfect.
Yep, got it.
I know that thumb thing. I know that thumb thing is in messages for you. All right. Mary Ann. Thank you so much for being patient. All right. Thank you, team. We're having fun. Thank you. Ooh.
Okay, here we go, Marianne. This is the cards I got for you. The first one is balance. And this is actually temperance, but it says take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush. When we're talking about the balance card or the temperance card, it is like, with the like the Rider-Waite deck, there's like an angel, and she has 1 foot in water and 1 foot on land. It's balanced. And she also has like 2 chalices that she's holding, and there's energy going back and forth between them, or a rainbow in some of them. And it's like turning lead into gold, turning water into wine. But it's also maybe taking, in your case, like 2 opposite energies, 2 things that maybe don't go together, that bringing them together and actually creating something that's even stronger is kind of what I'm getting for you. So bringing in that balance, taking things that maybe don't on the surface look like they go together, and maybe bringing them together. And I don't really have a good example of that for you, but that's kind of the sense of the energy that I'm getting. So again, I don't know if that resonates or it just makes you more confused, like that was as clear as mud, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Just but paying attention to bringing the balance into your life. And then I got life experience. And this says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. This actually is a really nice card, in the sense that this is kind of, to me, something may come out of your life or change that really isn't built on a strong foundation right now, which is kind of nice, because sometimes we have things in our lives that they're meant to change. Things aren't, it's not built on a strong foundation. It's not ready. We need to clear it out. Now, if we don't clear it out, at some point, the universe will clear it out for us. So we can either do it on our own timing, and maybe this is where this balance is coming in. We can kind of do it on our own timing, or when it finally needs to just change and we haven't taken the steps to change it, sometimes the universe says, okay, it's leaving, and it leaves a little bit faster, and maybe in a little bit more dramatic more dramatic circumstances than we would like it to. But either way, it leaves our life, and that's good, because it allows us to build something better and something that really reflects the energy and what we want moving forward. So again, this balance and these life experience cards really are like kind of, now to me, I see they're kind of working hand in hand here with the energy of changes coming. Maybe a bigger change, maybe a smaller change, but kind of like I'm just hearing welcome the change is what I just heard. So there you go. And then I got this lovely card, this Princess of
Cute.
Spring card. I love this card.
Oh,
I know this little fairy with her little red booties
I
on, and she's
love
just
it.
smiling. And it says spring, which we all love spring. Okay. So anyway, it says, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. It's almost like the balance that you bring in, the things that leave your life that you allow, it like kind of opens up this energy to have this creative like awakening to move forward in a way that's like you've been waiting for a long time. Which when I got this clarifying card, I just looked down at it because I looked at it when I pulled it, but I didn't read it. Surrender frustration. It's almost like you might be kind of frustrated and just like, this like things aren't moving fast enough. But let me read it. It says, oh, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So there's a little bit of frustration going on. Some things need to change. I think they're going to change. You can either help move that change along, or the universe will kick into gear at some point and move it for you. But it actually opens up the door to this. Look at this free, like, I love this happiness, like this free, like just swinging and this happy, like happiness. I just heard lightness of being.
Ooh,
I love that for you. So anyway, that's the message I got. Hope it resonates.
speaking of doors opening, I got the Two of Wands, and this particular image makes me think of a portal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like the universe is waiting for you to walk through this portal. Um, I've used this affirmation before, and you might want to as well. And this is for anybody when you're searching for something, say a job, a new opportunity for something, call in your guides and ask them, um, will you lead me to the open doors of opportunity that are for my best and highest good? But you have to also ask, will you please assist me in recognizing these opportunities? Because opportunities open for us all the time. But if we get tunnel vision, like, somebody I know, um, we miss opportunities. But this is about you moving towards your inspirations, using your creativity, your passions, uh, while remaining balanced, because this is also like a tree being rooted here. So, grounding yourself. Make sure on this spiritual journey that you are grounding yourself. But I love this energy. It's like spring and summer energy here. In this card for me. So somewhere around spring and summers, just be open and aware of your surroundings. My next card for you says the healing heart, the power of self-love. You need to, we all do to one extent or another. Need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in that love, light energy that's within us. Sometimes we let challenges steal our energy. So this is about you re-energizing yourself, doing things that bring love and healing and joy to your heart, your spirit. So you're being invited to. Sorry, I love this deck. You're being invited to just really focus on nurturing and loving yourself for who you are. And when you have those doubts, reach deep inside and think of all the things that you're good at. Think of all the things that you've accomplished. Think of all the challenges you've overcome. You are awesome. You're an awesome being, and you just sometimes forget that. So, hey, Sue. No, you're not too late, hon. My final card for you. I love this, Marianne. You got Dragonfly. It's all about the magic.
Well,
Let me read this for you. This is an affirmation. So this is a recording. So you can always go back and write down this affirmation, or let me hold this up and you can take a screenshot. Are you guys reading this right? It looks backwards to me.
Yeah, I can read it
Okay,
right.
perfect. Okay. I'm going to hold this up for a second. And if you want to take a screenshot, hopefully it'll be clear. I don't know if it's clear. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, clear-ish. Okay. Or you can rewind after the show. The affirmation is, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Believe in yourself. That goes perfect with this card right here. Believe in your magic. So, Marianne, that's my story for you tonight. I sure hope that spoke to you in some way, shape, or form.
I love that.
Oh, okay. You are very welcome. And thank you for popping in and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah,
Sharing
thank you.
space with us. All right, back to this here. Sue Toffee was taking a shower. Okay, so we still have Sue Toffee, Mystic Cancer, and Silver. Are you up for it?
Yeah, let's
All right, let's do
rock
this.
and roll.
All right, Sue.
Okay, let's see.
Changing roles in your company. Sip on that one. Changing roles.
Okay, here we go, Sue topic. 10 of bottom. If you're familiar with tarot, this is the 10 of pentacles. In the Rider-Waite deck, you can't get more pentacles represent money and they represent health. In 10 of pentacles, you can't get more than 10 pentacles on a card. So it really represents a lot of money, a lot, inheritance. It's really good, solid financial messages. But I'll read the card here. It says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yes, 10 of the 10 of autumn also represents, multiple generations of family, safety, security, doing what you can to ensure that and having, positive outcome with that stuff. So there you go. Very nice card for that. Then you get the strength card, which is a major arcana card. And this says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Moving forward with strength and confidence. Again, putting in the time and the effort this year to, and the great, I love, like, does it say grace? Did I just read that? I mean, if I didn't read the word grace, it just came in. Yeah, the grace. That's the first thing. The grace and inner strength. Making sure that you are moving forward this year with, in the company, with the grace and strength that you have, and just having that confidence, and it just, like, you exude confidence is what I just heard. And then this Princess of Autumn, which is the Princess of Pentacles. And this says, happy news about your career promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Well, this would be the outcome card in this 3-card spread. So, again, this is for entertainment purposes only, but this is a really good card to get as far as, playing your cards right, moving forward, having the strength, just, again, moving forward with the energy. So yeah, I think it's a very positive,
Love it.
Oh yeah, very positive cards to get with the question that you gave. So yeah, I would think that you would have a very good chance at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of funny how these questions come up and you get these type of cards, that just are so apropos to the question. It's like, wow.
Hi, Leah. Okay. All right. Okay, Sue. So I feel like in looking at this card, I'm going to cover up the meaning because I'm getting a different message here. I feel like you have something unique to bring to the table in this new role. And it's like you know how to put two energies together. It's like magic. It's like magic. So it's like there's a recipe. There's a new recipe, and it's bringing new life to that quadrant of the company. Um, this is about balance, maintaining balance. Um, I don't know. Everything's lit with power here. So yeah, I just feel like you have something different and unique to bring, um, like a new strategy to an old issue, let's say, and it brings success, and they're just very impressed with you. You also seem to bring support, fun, unity, play. I think this new role will take a little bit of the doldrum piece out of a job, meeting new friends in this role. I don't know if you're going to meet with clients or what your new role is, but you will be able to earn their trust, and you bring a different energy, a lighthearted energy. It's like uh in one of my roles, I get a phone call, and it's like, oh, I'm so glad I got you. You're so much nicer to me than the others. It'll be that kind of energy. So and then you got animal spirit of the hawk. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights.
Right.
Well, I say within the next week or so, if you see a hawk flying, there's a sign. In my area, we see hawks a lot, but it's like out of nowhere or a unique situation to see it. But yeah, so all things sound positive there, Sue.
Mhm.
I'm excited for you.
I'm
Let us
excited for
know.
you too. Let us know.
I know. Keep us. So, all right. We have Mystic Cancer. And thank you for coming back and joining us. Let's see. It's been challenges in every capacity. Bus, love, fam. I know business. Okay. All right, Mystic. We are here to give you for entertainment purpose guidance. So thank you for sharing space with. Oh my gosh. Do I use these cards? I'm going to use these cards because they just wanted to come out. That's so funny.
Okay. This is interesting. The cards just fell out.
You too. Okay.
Yeah, the cards are just falling out as that doesn't usually happen with me. And I love it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so here we go, Mr. Cancer. First card I got for you is this 10 of Spring card. And this says, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighted down by too many responsibilities. So there we go, asking for help. I kind of just feel like the weight, what you said in your message there. Then I got the Dreamer card, which is the Fool. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. Now, that doesn't have to be a new adventure that takes a lot of time and effort. It can just be a new adventure, such as taking a couple minutes every day to sit down on the couch and settle in and take 3 deep breaths and connect, and ground yourself, or whatever that new adventure is. But trust yourself and start to realign as to the directions that you want to go. Even one direction in one part of your life, just whatever it is, starting to really bring that energy forward, because the universe cannot help but reflect what you want. So if you want it and you put it out there, and you can't say, I want money, because the universe will reflect that you will want money. You have to say, I have money. I am wealthy. Then the universe reflects it. You can't say, I want money, because then you will always be in a state of want. So anyway, then you get the wheel card, and it says, delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Not this is for entertainment purposes or only, of course. I don't know if there's a new car or travel coming, but it sounds like the energy with this wheel card now, things are starting to move forward. So asking for help, starting to really define who you want to be and where you want to go. Baby steps. Things are starting to move forward. And then the Seven of Autumn card, which says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So taking time to rest and planning your next steps. The last card I got for you is the Surrender Negative Thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So I just heard getting back to basics and I heard to getting back to basics and letting the universe do the heavy lifting and doing the work for you. That's easier said than done. I understand that. But getting back to basics. So there you go. I hope that resonates with you.
Perfect. I just want to welcome Culture. I'm
Yeah.
going to say you're from Nevada. I'm curious to know where from in Nevada, because I am also from Nevada. Went to high
Really?
school there. Would that be so funny if we knew each other? But
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm from Henderson, Nevada. But we're over 2 hours right now. We're finishing up. But if you stick around, you might hear. We're doing mediumship reading next. Are you from California? I'm also from California. California is actually home base for me, but I lived in Nevada during my high school years. But yeah, be sure subscribe to both channels, hit the bell. You'll know when we're on next time, and I will make sure you get a reading the next time. But we are
Yeah.
over our boundaries of 2 hours already.
A boundary of like an hour. We're over by like
Hour
an hour
over.
and 15 minutes. Which we love that. We're no problem.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that and hang out. We do have a lot of people that like to hang out. We missed a lot of laughter and fun earlier. The slapstick comedy happened.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. And Ginger will always put your name down if for the next time you're here, and she does keep a list. She's very good at that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're interested,
For
so
sure.
next time we're on,
Yeah.
you'll be one of the first to have a reading. So
I love it. Okay, so my reading for Mystic Cancer. I too am Cancer. I'm gonna relate to everybody. I am loving the cards I have for you, because you may be struggling, having some challenges, but hang in there, baby. I don't know if you were in earlier when I said sometimes I feel like the universe throws us challenges is because we're going too fast. We need to slow down, slower pace, recenter, reflect, clear our minds, clear our energy, so that we can think clearer about where we're headed and think clearer about our manifestations. But like I said, and then I always say wheel happens, the wheel of fortune. We have our ups and downs, and it's about when we're in our down, how do we utilize that time? How the calmer we are, more patient we are, the easier it is to navigate through these challenging times. And sometimes the best way to navigate through them is to just step back a little bit and let it go past. Let the chaos pass while you sit and recenter. You've got the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings, something new energy is coming your way. And I don't know if you, being Cancer, I don't know if you work with your intuition and your guides, but if you do, it's like you're going to get a level up coming your way if you so choose to work with your guides. So this is all about, the fish going with the flow. There's abundance out there waiting for you. But you're just gonna have to trust the process of getting there. Again, with the abundance card, though, my dear Cancer, you got this toucan here. You got two of them actually. This is abundance of resources that are just waiting to be found with you, and the toucan represents you using your voice, using the song. You the It's like the world needs to hear what you have to say, the healing words that you have to say. Um, and there's all kinds of butterflies around here. So there's some beautiful transitioning energy coming your way. So just be patient with the process. And just trust in the process. You got this beautiful Six of Wands. This is about being victorious. This is about you being recognized, I think, for your spirituality, because he's on a white horse representing spiritual freedom. So, oh my gosh, you have wonderful energy coming your way, Mystic Cancer. Um, yeah, it's how you know, calm your energy to navigate through everything. She's just holding that flag. That horse is just, it's just a beautiful image here. And these wands here are representing that growth, that balance, and being that they're crystal wands, it's that beautiful spiritual energy. You might even want to think, if you don't already, working with crystals and their energy. So your cutest little last card, it's the squirrel card. It says, always be prepared. Okay. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distraction take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Look how adorable these are.
Aww.
And I also feel like these two birds may be representing a couple of your loved ones who's passed on, who are watching over you. And you can talk, if you know who they are, you can speak to them, you can call them in, and you can ask for their loving guidance as well. But so this, to me, your spirit's saying, be patient through the process. You have beautiful energy flowing your way, Mystic Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story I have for you tonight, and I just hope it speaks to you. Let me try not to leave the studio like I did on Linda last night. Like, well, look at this card, and all of a sudden, I'm out of. And once you leave, you can't get back in. Oh my gosh! So, hey, Robert, how are you tonight? All right, she says she's writing a book in the final final editing stages, for more than 70 pre-orders already.
Yay!
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's part of your magic in that abundance.
Yes, I love that.
Oh my gosh. Do keep us apprised of the situation. I love it. Okay. You're very welcome. I'm glad that the messages spoke to you tonight. So, Sue Toffee, what are you saying here? Me, Ginger Faye, in her reading, talked about all lit up. I have taken a few photos with orbs, rays of white light, once a rainbow and a sunny blue sky. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, I often say, I wish my eyes could literally take pictures, and it'd be on my computer when I got home or something. Blinking. There's so many beautiful things, to.
That's a great idea.
I know, right?
I love that.
Like Jeannie.
Yeah.
Picture taken. Transferring to laptop.
Oh my goodness, that's the fastest. Well, forget it.
Oh my Lord. Okay, Silver, are you ready for us? I know Grandpa Joe is. He's just been okay. My turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. Are you still with us? Did you go to bed yet? Oh my gosh. Silver, are you still here? Well, she said hello to Robert. So, all right. Let's get into the energy of Grandpa Joe. Grandfather Joe. Can I call you Grandpa? Because that's what keeps coming through. He says, call me Grandpa Joe. I don't know. I'm just saying that.
Okay, so that I didn't see the message. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
I
okay.
didn't put it up, did I? So sorry.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it was okay.
She's never met him on this plane. So let's call him back in. I just think it was so funny that when it thundered, he spoke. And then I had tingles all over. Grandpa Joe. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so I have to say that the image I'm getting of Grandpa Joe, I don't know. I see him like in like work boots. I mean, like he's a tough guy. Like he is like no nonsense. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the image he's showing in my head is like he's like got a t-shirt on and jeans, but they're kind of dirty. It's like I don't want to say he was like a steel worker, but like that's the kind of like tough, like as tough as steel, like a spine of steel, and just kind of like no nonsense, and just a good hard worker, no nonsense, and I don't know, like I say, what the case is, but that's how he's presenting to me, and he expects that kind of from you too. Like he's kind of like no nonsense. He's like doesn't take a, it's like, hey, come on, let's pull yourself up by your bootstraps and let's you know get things going, and I think you do. I don't think there's any issues with that. But he expects results. I just heard. Wow. Okay. Anyway, but here's the cards that I got for you, which are kind of all in line with this image that I got. And first I got the Magician card, which I've been getting all night, by the way. And it's you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Yeah, he's like, take charge of your life. And that's, I mean, like that sentence is coming out like, take charge of your life. You can manifest anything. You're a success. Like he just said, why are we even having this conversation? Because you already know this, let's cut out like the funny business here. Let's just get to work. Ace of Winter card. This Winter card, he's, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. He doesn't suffer fools. Communicate what you need, get out there, roll up your sleeves, do it. Yeah. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. You have an idea, go out and do it. If you fail, so what? Who cares? Go out there, try again. He does not suffer fools lightly. And then this Prince of Spring, and I'm going to read this. It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Yeah, a passionate relationship doesn't have to do anything. And I know what I told you about the image that I got. But if you notice this card with the image, do you see he's like this guy with this armor? Like he is like strong. He moves forward. He just does not suffer fools lightly, and he's telling you don't have to suffer fools lightly. You got this. Move forward and go with it. So that's the message I got, and that's the energy I got. He's like, don't forget to tell her that's the energy I'm sending too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell her. Don't worry.
Okay. He liked the ladies, she says. We're still talking about Grandpa. Now, I'm curious, have you seen pictures of him? Because I see this. He's got a little bit of a jolly belly, not too overweight, but I I don't know, when I keep picturing my great grandfather for some reason when I'm thinking of your Grandpa Joe. So, okay, so I asked Grandpa Joe. So he asked for him to choose a card that represents his energy. So the the emperor, the
Right.
lion, like I am king. I feel like he really did have a sense of humor, you know. Just by the way, I just felt like he was being playful with me earlier when we called. I called him in um, as you were reading that last person. I had called him in, and then Silver said, "You can take me last." And he's like, "Wait a minute, wait! I just got here."
Mhm.
And then it thundered outside, and then I felt like he was, you know, how I feel when I feel somebody else's presence. It was quite funny. So it was like he was king around his community or in the family. Very wise man, very noble. People looked up to him. He was very protective energy. Hang on. And I almost feel like because this lion is he's like dressed up like Shakespeare. I don't know if he quoted Shakespeare or read a little bit of Shakespeare or just was fascinated with the notion of Shakespeare. So I don't know if you know anything about that, but if you do, I'd like to hear about it. But I just to be or not to be. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. To
Yeah.
be or not to be. I love that energy. Um, okay, so let me figure this card out. Um, because I asked him to tell me a little bit about his life, and I got this card. So I feel like he had his struggles, he had his challenges, um, but yeah, this image of this fairy is like she there may be these challenges, but he knew how to think his way through these challenges. He knew how to navigate through them, and he wasn't going to let them keep him down.
Mhm.
He had a lot of energy, liked to be free flowing and free spirited, is what I meant to say. So there's that. Then I asked for a message for you, lady. He named my father Leo. Oh, fun. Oh, wow. There was one picture. He was around the turn of the century. Interesting. Okay, so his message to you. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like dance like there's no one watching. Oh, no, I think he has seen you dance. So I don't know if you know, maybe as a little girl or you just got up one day and, danced like nobody's watching. But there's two little birds here, and these two little birds have crowns on them. That just makes me think there's two people up there watching over you. One is him, and I don't know if is your grandmother with him as well or someone else. But anyway, the message to you is to walk, dance through life with beauty and grace. Be confident in yourself. Know that you're always being watched over and cared for from the other side. Um, be, hang on, what's the word I'm looking for there? Be, be unique. But there's another word I'm searching for that's unique. Eccentric. I think he enjoys some eccentricity. If you're a little bit on the eccentric side, he's recognizing that. But and then just know that if well, that's too something. Um, I don't know. I have to stop there. I just see light shining on you from the heavens. So watching over you. So then I asked for one more card. I asked, pick an animal in this deck that describes your personality. And you got the sea otter.
Aw.
Happiness, playful. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations. Enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. That's funny. Otters are all about family, keeping family close, protecting their family. But they go with the flow. They're playful. They have fun. They ride the waves instead of letting the waves tumble them over them. And, this is about him just saying he wants you to enjoy life. Be careful, like this image here. Be a little carefree. He I feel like he loves your energy, and I can't hear it right. And I think I'm getting a little too tired. I feel his energy, and it's around in this area. So I don't know what that might mean to you. It's I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about that. But I'm enjoying his energy. Nevertheless, he seems like he would have been, if you were, he was around, he would have been that fun grandpa. I think he would have been that grandpa that you ran up to give him a kiss and you'd be like, oh, no, ew, no, no, you got cooties type of guy, but loved every minute of it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, Silver. So that's our messages from your grandfather, Joe. Thank you for letting us connect to his energy, and would love to do it again on a night where we have a little more energy. I think this is the longest we've gone, 2 hours 40 minutes ish. Well, we chatted for a good 25 minutes first.
Yeah, that's
but,
okay.
Yeah. Hi, Judith. How are you tonight?
Hi.
All right, then. Well, we still have 8 hanging out with us. Thank you all for coming, sharing
Yeah,
space
thank you.
with us, laughing with us, or at us, or me.
It's okay.
Laugh at me.
A laugh is a laugh.
Oh my God, you guys had me going in the chat there for a while. It was so fun tonight. Lots of laughter, and that's what I intended to do tonight. Have a lot of laughter because, oh my God, there's so much serious and need to be serious things happening around us. We need this time. We need to
Absolutely.
laugh. We need
Yes.
to just share joy in each other's space. Avana, thank you so much
Thank
for this
you. Thank
wonderful
you, Ginger.
evening.
Yep. Thank you for hosting as
So,
always. I always
yeah,
appreciate it. I always enjoy
appreciate
being on
you.
your
So,
show. I truly appreciate it.
yeah. So you have something coming up?
Yes, I do, and I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I have a show coming up. I'll mention it. I think it's the 16th. I'm going to be on with Kelly and Allie. We're going to do Easter readings.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, I think
I
it's the three
love
of us. Now I
that.
come to think of it, because today's the 10th, and that's my next show. I think it's on
Mm-hmm.
the 16th.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Awesome. And you and I are scheduled in 2 weeks,
We are good. I
the
wanted to make sure. Yeah.
24th,
So
7
please come back
o'clock.
in 2 weeks. Yes,
So if
absolutely.
you want more fun and laughter and readings, come back in 2 weeks. And then Nancy and I are going to be on Crohn's Intuition. We're going to do like witchy readings. I have these witchy decks that I don't get to use.
Yeah.
Um, one I still may have to. I don't know. Julie Jeffries. She is the creator of the Witch Sister, which I followed along for the whole year. She was making it, or a year and a half even. She's the author, artist of the Tarot of the Hidden Realm. One
Oh.
of my favorite Fae energy decks. But she's from Scotland, and they have no modesty over in the UK, and it shows in her artwork. But it's very respectfully done, but
Yeah.
you know how YouTube can be. So,
Right.
you know, I'm going to attempt. I mean, hopefully the worst they will do is give me a slap on the wrist and say, tisk, tisk.
Right.
So yeah, so we're trying to decide whether to do it on Saturday when it's a pink full moon or during the
Ooh.
week. And then on the 18th, Jean and I'm on her channel, doing angels and ancestor readings.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be nice. Yep.
yeah.
All
So,
right.
oh my gosh, 9:40. It's past our bedtime.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I've enjoyed every moment, and thank you
Me
everybody
too.
again for hanging out with us. And we're
Mhm.
just going to send you off with Faye blessings. And you know you're going to get the fairy butt too. Bye, everybody.